Hey friends, Adam Chal here, Place Real Estate Team, Oakwyn Realty. February 25, which means only one thing, and that's I am here with your January 2025 market update. Well, I didn't have on my bingo card for this early in 2025 a trade war with our biggest trading partner, but it is interesting and kind of fun to see Canada as a whole be quite united for a change in something quite patriotic. So I'm super supportive and happy of that. Obviously not super happy with what's going on out there and how that's going to potentially impact the economy and jobs and the things that we really care about. So what I'm seeing from a lot of articles that I'm reading and how this is going to play into interest rates is that we're likely going to see a cut next month in March just because of this that's going on. And again, there's plenty of smarter people than me trying to figure that out. So take a look at some articles on that. But the understanding from my peers and what I'm seeing from brokers is that that's what's going to happen. Now, from what we're seeing, boots in the ground, which I can help you guys out with a bit more, is that properties that are selling well if they're priced well, they're priced accurately, and they're marketed well. If you're 5, 6, 7% off what a good price will be, we're getting very few showings and little to no offers. But if you're a one-bedroom downtown, for example, like we had last week, we're seeing multiple offers. If you're a house in East Van, we did one this week that had multiple offers. Not necessarily over asking price, but we did get more than one offer. And we're also seeing out in the valley as well, properties selling well that are priced well. But there is a big increase in the level of inventory, both in the valley, both in the Greater Vancouver area, that's quite uncharacteristic for January. So Greater Vancouver, last month, 1,552 sales, which is 8.8% up from last year. So if you look at that just in isolation, great, sales are picking up. It's still 11.3% below the 10-year average. But what's interesting is there were 5,566 new listings that came on the market in January, and that's 46.9% above last January and 31% above a 10-year average. So tons and tons more properties coming on the market than we've previously seen. It's the same thing in the valley. There were 818 sales, which was actually down about 12% year over year, but 45% almost increase in the level of inventory. So that's 3,432 newly listed homes in January. So we are seeing a spike in inventory, which is uncharacteristic of this time of the year. It's interesting to see what might be driving that. It could be sellers that tried to sell last year. Maybe they didn't get the price they were looking for. Maybe they're assuming or hoping that there's something going to be different this year with pricing, which is probably not the case. We're probably seeing similar pricing to last year. It's been pretty flat in that regard, about 1.7% change from year to year, but it's pretty stable. So we'll see how this inventory plays into the level of demand, if buyers are going to absorb that or if that inventory is going to increase. But I would suggest if you're thinking about selling this year, you might want to look at your timeline and see what makes most sense with either ourselves or your agent. Anyway, reach out to me anytime. My name's Adam Charles, 778-385-6141. You can call or text that number and let's have a chat. Make it a great day.